Hello everyone, I'm back, still the same day, but I have another plate to do, so I thought I'd do a quick, this is going to be a wreath around here. I did one earlier, hold on, oh, if I can reach it. So I have a video on this one that I posted, and if you want to see what they look like, what they're going to look like when they're fired, just take your water bottle. You can spray them. There. And that's what it'll look like when it's fired. So just spray them with water, and that'll give you a pretty good idea of what they'll look like. So I did that one, and you guys probably saw the video of that one. Then I did this one. And let me spray it so you can see them. I'm almost out of water here. And I've got one more plate to do. This one wasn't too exciting, so I thought, well, I didn't know if you guys would want to watch me paint that or not. Okay. So that's what that one will look like. That one doesn't have as much glaze on it, so the clay absorbed all the water, so it's a little harder to tell, but I did that one. So this one's going to be a little bit different. This one's going to be a wreath with some, probably like peonies on it. They look really kind of like roses too, but you can see it's getting dark here. It's still raining. But let me lower you down. This won't be a real long video. Oh, you're crooked. just don't fall out of there, phone. There we go. I think we're good now. And then, of course, I have my paint tray, which is just an old bead tray. I'll have a link to that too, I guess. A lot of people ask me about that. So I've got my little palette here of Underglazes, Amaco Velvet Underglazes. I just have some leftover glazes from the other things I painted. So I'm going to do just some real easy, kind of like a grapevine wreath design. And if you hear music in the background, my son's got his music going. I should have told him to quiet it down a little bit to do the video, but oh well. It's been a cold, rainy day here today. Oh. Knowing my luck, the YouTube will hear that music and say that I don't have the rights to it. All right. You can probably hear Charlie munching on his bone. We gave him a bone to quiet him down. He was running around like a nut earlier. He's got those stitches in him from his surgery, so can't have him running around too much. So you want to put an odd number of roses. I think I'll probably do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've mixed up some, you can see it here, I've mixed up some red, white, there's a touch of orange in there. I wanted a soft color. I don't want to too dark of a color. I'm going to spray a little bit of water in here because it's not going on real smoothly, so, and just be real loose with these. And again, I'm starting out with the darker color first. Now I just I think I'm going to add a little one here, and maybe a little one here, and maybe a little one over here. Because I didn't want them all exactly the same size, and then after I put them on there, I realized that I probably don't want them all the same size. But I'm going to add a touch more white to this because I know when I fire this, that red is strong, and I don't want to end up with, I don't want them red. I want a soft, kind of a soft palette. It is just raining buckets. I didn't realize we were supposed to get quite this much rain today. So once you're done painting this, if you get any, if there's any really raised spots, any like chunks of paint, or you want to get that off. You don't want, it'll usually pop through your underglaze, your clear, I'm sorry, your clear. Okay, so I'm going to put another coat on here. I don't want to be able to see the brown grapevine underneath. I'm going to add a touch of red to these little ones. Actually, I'll add a little bit of violet to this one. Maybe a touch of violet to the outside of some of these. Just to, you know, add some interest. We don't want them all one color. And then I'm going to go back with a little bit of white and just put some highlights on here. I don't know what will, you know, burn out and what won't. And I'm going to go back to the pink and tone down that white just a little bit in some places. Kind of help blend the colors all together. Gotta get these plates done because I want enough pottery to fill the kiln so I can run it and get some of this stuff fired. I'm trying to decide what color to add on the centers. Maybe just some yellow. I've got some soft yellow. I bought some intense yellow, and then I just added a little bit of white to one and made some soft yellow. There we go. Debating whether to put just a dot of white inside the yellow. going to see what it looks like. Just adds a little more detail, a little more interest. Now I am going to add some leaves on here. I wasn't going to. I really didn't want this plate to have that much, too much detail on it. I made one of these years ago, and I loved it. But it's a little plate, so I wanted to do a bigger one. And oh gosh, I got a chunk of glaze on there. I didn't realize I dropped the. I'll probably paint a leaf over that anyway. So. Yeah, we heard you all singing, Chris. Everybody heard you singing on the video. Okay, let's drop some leaves in here. A little more white to the green here. This green is, I used this last week and added some more today. And I think when I'm done with this, I'll probably pop it in the sink and clean all these colors off. When they get too old, they get kind of chunky. And we don't like chunky. Chunks in your paint aren't good. All right, I'm going to get a little bit of this lime green, this lighter green, and then go over the top. And a little bit of interest. And then when I'm done with this, I will put 2 coats of zinc-free clear on it. But before I do that, I will rub off any chunks. Make sure it's nice and smooth. I hate when I forget, and then I go to fire it, and I end up with little chunks that pop through the glaze. Let's see. So I guess I'll let that go because I really don't know. You know, you never really know what's going to look like, so you could sit here all day and try to paint, and that's the only thing I don't like about doing painting on pottery. You really don't know what it's going to turn out like. I made a little bit of light pink. Just I'm hoping they show up as highlights and kind of soften. I really do want just kind of soft roses or peonies. I'm trying to make them look kind of like peonies, but I love peonies. Okay, I think that's... And I'm not going to put black liner on these. I want them to stay kind of soft looking, so I did on the other plate I did, and it looks good. And there we go. What do you think of that? Now I gotta do one more. I think I'll do another one like that. Let's do another one. I got enough paint left, to do one more, so why not? Let's see here. So, gosh, I feel like I've been glazing all day. Do you get like that when you do it for hours? Of course, there's no good TV on Sunday nights anyway. My son's probably going to want to play video games. Sometimes, though, if I can't find anything to watch on TV, I'll turn on YouTube. I love to watch Ina Garten. Do you guys like Ina Garten? She's got a, what's it called? Let's Talk. Oh shoot, I can't think of the name of her new show. She interviews famous people, and it's pretty much fun. It's better than most of the TV that's on, and it's kind of hard to watch the news these days, so I think this one I'll do. A little one here, a little one there, a little one there, and a big one here. 2, 3, 4. Huh. I don't know. I don't like. I don't want 4. I guess I'll just put one here. I'm going to make this one bigger, though. I don't want them all the same size. I think I'll put 3 over here. So I'm going to get the base on here, cover up the, oh, I thought that was thunder for a minute. There's a big plane. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Taking off at CBG Airport. We don't live real close. I mean, we live about, I don't know, 5 or 6 miles the way the crow flies. But they go right over our house, and you can really hear those Amazon planes taking off at, they start taking off like at 5 in the morning. And they're loud. Sometimes they rumble windows. But I can't complain. I like my Amazon. Or I guess, we get spoiled with that next day delivery. Oof, I don't know how they do it, but they get it done. Sometimes I feel bad for those drivers who gotta drive like you can get a delivery like at 4 in the morning. I usually try to skip those deliveries. I just think it'd be weird someone at your front door at 4 in the morning too. Oh no. Okay, so I'm trying to use up what I have here. And what I did on that one, I'm trying not to do on this one, is to make them perfectly round. I have a bad habit of trying to make things perfect. And I really need to stop doing that. I think I told you in the last video that, I don't know, you get frustrated sometimes because you're not happy with your work, We are our own worst critics, as typical, but... Okay, so So yes, I'm trying. It's hard for me to paint you. Well, it doesn't seem like it's hard for me to paint loose, but it really is. Like I really want to paint things perfectly, but then they look. They don't have any movement. Then if you do it that way, I mean, they look stiff. We can't have stiff flowers, can we? Some people just have a knack to just, paint loose. Now, I know I don't paint tight. You can see me painting here and think, oh my gosh, because I kind of wing it by the seat of my pants. Because that's the way that's the way I do it. But if you want your paintings to have movement, you can't have all straight lines. You got to have curved lines and, So this plate will kind of match the other one, but not exactly. So somebody wanted both of them. Now I'm going to take a touch of this violet, I think, and just hint at a little bit of this color. My dog Charlie woke up and he's chewing on his bone again, which thank goodness. I just let him outside and he ran out there in that pouring down rain, came back in with muddy paws, and he was all wound up. Whenever he's near water, he is a happy dog. He just goes crazy when he can get into the water. He's a water dog. He's never been in a pool or anything yet. He just turned a year old March 8th. So, really, he's just a puppy still. So let's put some of these yellow dots in here. He was tearing around on the furniture. Of course, we got the furniture covered, but he had the covers all on the floor. Oh my gosh, I had to yell at him. He minds pretty well, but... Okay, so obviously I'm not, putting 3 coats of everything on, so we'll just have to wait and see what shows up when it's fired. You just never know. So again, this plate here has been bisque fired to 04. It's B mix 5 with grog. And I'm going to put 2 coats of a zinc-free clear on it when I'm done. And then I'm going to fire it to cone 5 with a 20-minute hold, which should get us up to about cone 5.5. I don't want it to go any higher than that, in case, I don't want to burn out these underglazes. These are all Amaco Velvet Underglazes. That's my favorite kind. I think I'm going to put a leaf over here to balance this. And let's see, let me put a little bit more green. I'm going to mix this green with some of these colors over here. So I got a couple pieces to glaze down where I teach, and then I can hopefully have enough to fire the kiln, and then I will upload a picture of this on the front of the video so you guys can see what it looks like. And I'm not going to outline this one either with black because I do want to keep that softer look. Okay, I think that's it. This looks kind of squiggly over here. I don't really like how that looks, but my stomach's growling. We just had supper though. I made or my husband made hoagies and tater tots. Okay, I think I'm not really liking this there, but I think I'll let it go. Oh, oh, I dropped some paint here. There we go. Some underglaze. That's what's nice about doing it on Bis. You can just scrape it right off. Okay. I don't like this either. I don't know what to do. Don't like that. I think I'm just gonna there we go. That's good enough. I'm messing it up. I'm messing it up. Okay, well. That's fine. That's fine. Let it go, Lisa. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I better not sing. I can't sing. Okay. So here we go. I'll hold this close so they're both. You can see the peonies. So it'll be interesting to see. I don't really like this, but I'm not going to try to undo it, wipe it off. I do have a little spot over here that I'm going to wipe off. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Okay, so see a couple little glaze boogers here that I'm going to wipe off, but it's easier to wipe them off when it's dry though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this real quick, and you guys can see what it looks like. Basically, this is what it'll look like when it's done. There you go. That's a good way to show you what it'll look like. And that is all for tonight. I'm going to go upload these. And today is Sunday, so you probably won't see them till tomorrow because it takes like 3 hours to upload, especially the hour one. The hour one takes like 3 hours. It's crazy, and then sometimes more. But this one's only about 29. This is about a half hour, so hopefully you'll be able to see this one. But anyway, so look how easy that is. So you can do this on your pottery, and if you wanted to paint it with acrylics, it's basically the same process. So you can take those clear charger plates and then paint on the underside of it, and then you have nice charger plates for your dinner. So I'm going to do the video on that too someday, but anyway, that's fun. Anyway, have a great evening, and thanks for watching, and please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you like what you see, and thanks for watching, and I really appreciate you guys. Have a great day.